Hello, how are you? I'm sorry, it sounds pretty bad because the other uh, computer that was much better than this. Uh, it's something wrong with it. And I tried to contact the computer company. They don't help me at all. So I just could not sign in. And I didn't do that. And they just up to dated while I was working when I came home. Okay, I tried to sign in and I just couldn't. And I'm very angry at them. They had no right to mess around my personal things. So I would never want to get the same computer ever again. So I'm going to have to use this cheaper computer. But then I'm going to just continue doing my YouTube. So you should be appreciating what I've been doing. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, do you know the flag behind me? That is the state flag, official one, of Hawaii state of the United States. Well, Hawaii state is the last state of the United States at the moment, which is the 50th, and it became the state in 1959. Of course, I was not born yet, but pretty recent, it's about only 60 some years ago. And that's the official flag of the state. It has this way, the British Union Jack, and those 13 stripes in 3 colors, tricolored. Looks like almost like a Thai flag, but that still is. And Hawaii state is not a Commonwealth state yet. I guess that's the remain of the history, so it hasn't changed. Okay, the first idiom for today is to bow out. It means to stop or quit, or to cease taking part in, or remove oneself from a situation. Okay, for example, I had a man who used to work for school registrar or something like that. So she bowed out as a school office staff, removed herself after 15 years working. So that means finally, after 15 years later, she decided to quit her job and left the office. Nice. Another sentence. If we cannot agree on the location and the time, then one of us is going to have to bow out of this partnership of our organization. How sad. Sometimes it happens, Okay, or I would say, I'll be more or less ready to bow out of my teaching jobs in a few years. I'm kind of like getting a little bit tired of it because my hourly rate has not changed since I started this kind of jobs. But everything else is getting more expensive, and I'm not so sure if I should continue with that. I have a lot of experience, and I think I'm good, but then my students just don't recognize that, and they wouldn't do anything about it. So I feel like I've been bargained, and that's not mentally very nice. So I think I'm ready to quit working as a teacher because I'm getting a little bit tired of there are people stepping down on me. They don't care about my salary and stuff. And you should understand that too, right? So I am ready to bow out soon. Now, next word is to cop out. It means to retreat or withdraw from or abandon something. For example, let's say after many of my students and friends agreed to march in our anti-war parade, why did they cop out suddenly? Surprise. Or if I said, oh, what a cop out, saying that you don't have the time is a poor excuse. Mr. Greenwood, something like that. Or I expected that the community English classes would raise my pay or wages, but it has capped out for so many years. That's the reason I am ready to bow out. Now you understand, right? And that's the truth. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say. Now, today's words. Let's say, what do we have here? Oh my goodness. You know, I don't rehearse or anything like that. So this is the real time kind of thing. So I might make some mistakes. First word for today is respond. It means to answer or to react. For example, oh yes, like my big, nicer computer does not respond to the keyboard that I'm trying to put in. So I could not get into the computer so that I cannot fix anything. So I'm waiting for the telephone call to come back here, to call me back. But would they ever do that? Because tonight I'm gonna have to go back to my work, and they better hurry up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to use my home computer. Or I would say, all my dogs responded to every command I gave when I had them. Well, I've had quite few dogs, different kind of dogs, big, middle class, large dogs in my life. And I'm a good trainer, and my family people also made sure that all the dogs we had should be good behaving dogs. Therefore, we had to train them. And that's good for the dogs too. And it is kind of embarrassing when friends or people visit you and your dog is barking at them, blah, 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 blah. That makes that you are a bad dog owner, or you don't know how to train the dogs. And those people should not have dogs as their pets. Okay, that's true. Another one is, for example, okay, Valerie responded quickly to the question in the class. Very quick, which is very nice. Okay, the last sentence for respond is, for example, Steve responded to the medicine so well that he was better in, what can I say, 6 months, for example. Steve, a boy, responded to his body system, responded to the medicine very well. So after 6 months, he became much better in body response, right? Now, the last word for today is Beckon. That means a signal by a motion of the hand or sometimes head, going like that, or attract, something like that, like hey, pay attention, come over here, something like that. Okay, for example, okay, Ben beckoned to me to follow him from here, so I followed, and we went into a jungle to meet a tiger. Would be really nice. Or maybe a mermaid. She beckoned me when I was sliding on the beach. And I would follow her, and she would take me to deep inside the ocean to play with dolphins there. Yeah. Okay, another one is the delicious smell of fresh croissant beckoned the hungry boy like me, of course, in Paris. Okay. The oceans and the seas beckoned me to, let's say, adventures of the world. And I got on the cruising ship and worked there and visited many different countries. And each trip, I have to say, was educational. And today, each one of them is a very important part of my life. And I'm glad I did that. Okay, until next week, take care of yourself and spend nice days, uh, the rest of the days of this month, June. Aloha for now.